And here we are today at the Claddagh with the general manager, Jason. And Jason, I just wanted to take a few moments out of your day, and I know it's a busy one here, so thank you.
No problem, it's all right.
Wanted to talk about the Claddagh and the impact that you've had so far on the Novi Northville Livonia community, what you've done, and what you guys have planned in the not-too-distant future here.
Well, basically what we've done is recently we've tried to reach out to more people, and we've tried to help some people, and we've tried to, do some charitable work, stuff like that to give back to the community. We've been here for over 5 years now, and it's never been done before here, and I think it's a waste. We should have been very, very active in the community from day one, but I'm going to personally make sure that from now on that happens. In this past year or so, we've raised about $15,000 for charity, everything ranging from kids charities like kids cancer charity St. Baldrick's, which is www.stbaldricks.org if you ever get a chance to go to it. We also have done a fundraiser for a gentleman who runs in the Dublin City Marathon every year for it's for the cure for leukemia and lymphoma, and we raised $2,000 in a night for him. Just over here, just in one night on a Tuesday, out of nowhere, we had a bunch of Irish musicians come in and play. We did a lot of raffles and draws and gave away, gift baskets and stuff like that. But it's what we plan on doing for the long term. We've got another one coming up on April 18th, which is a shot for breast cancer, and basically we're going to break a Guinness Book of World Record attempt. It's going to be the largest shot slam ever recorded in known history.
Jason, I'm picking up a little bit of an accent there.
You're picking up a lot of an accent.
I think it was commented on maybe a little bit earlier before we turned the camera on. Can you give us a little bit of your background and what brought you to the States, specifically to Michigan?
Well, I'm actually from a town in Ireland called Longford. It's a small, not very well known little place. If anybody asks me what it is, I tell them to think of a Crown Victoria because it's a long fort. And they seem to kind of, are an F-250 or something. I actually moved to Dublin when I was 18. I lived there, studied there, worked there for a long time, and met a bunch of American businessmen over there about 5 years ago, and I came over here to open up an Irish pub for them. But I actually found a new home for myself here, in a company that's privately owned by one Irish entrepreneur. He has 15 locations scattered all over the Midwest here, and basically he is a gentleman, a scholar, and a guy who went from being a teacher to being like one of the largest restaurateurs in Europe right now.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for the background on the Claddagh, your involvement in this community. We appreciate the involvement that you've had in the community, but we look forward to seeing the Claddagh as active and as high profile as ever in raising money and awareness for such valiant efforts. Thank you so much for your time today.
Not a problem. Thanks.